Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharacha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the Salakia and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, salutation, blessings, and mercy to the Lord's elect. Yahweh is the one and only true name of the Most High, meaning He is, He exists, He to be. Yahweh Shai is the one and only true name of His Son, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh Shai, meaning He deliver or He Savior. The real Israelites are us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The self-proclaimed white man is Esau Edom. All right, he's the physical counterpart of the spiritual entity Satan. He's the wicked of this earth. Now I'm back in the spirit with a quick video going into the importance of a watchman. All right, the importance of a watchman, but more importantly, the importance of the watchmen, the men of the Lord, all right, who are watching for these prophecies. Okay, and now is a good time to do lessons like these because we're at the brink of major prophecy. All right, so we need to stress the importance of warning our people and what we're sent out to do. So I want to start this lesson off in Joel, the 2nd chapter. It reads, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain." All right, now we're blowing the trumpet. Blowing the trumpet is preaching this gospel and prophesying. Okay, now in general, the importance of a watchman in the ancient world, a watchman would sit on the high towers. All right, and if any threat or force was coming towards that city, his job would be to blow the trumpets to warn the people that an outside threat was coming. All right, now spiritually, the Most High set up watchmen in the form of prophets. All right, and we're blowing the trumpet, telling our people what? All right, that war, evil, and pestilence is coming. All right, before I continue to read that, let's grab this precept over here in Jeremiah 28. Jeremiah 28:8, "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms." All right, so all the prophets in the past, all right, Jeremiah is saying the prophets that were even before him, all right, the prophets like Jeremiah during the time of Jeremiah and prophets after Jeremiah up until this day prophesy against many countries and against great kingdoms. All right, right now we're prophesying against a great kingdom known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. All right, known to this world as America. All right, and then you got brothers all over the earth in different countries prophesying. All right, so it says, and this is what we're prophesying of. It says, "And against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." All right, and we're prophesying of those things. All right, pursuing the biblical prophecy. All right, the war that's coming is going to be many wars. All right, Matthew the 24th chapter, he warned us there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. All right, and right now a civil war in America is being brewed up. All right, it's going to be class wars, race wars, sex wars. All right, it's going to be wars. Wars represent violence. All right, people killing each other. All right, 2nd Ezra 15 tells us that men are going to invade each other's households with the sword. The modern day sword is the gun, because it's going to be great tribulation and famine, a lack of bread. All right, and then ultimately the war of Armageddon is coming, which is World War III. All right, that's where all these nations are going to fight each other, and then they're going to shoot nuclear missiles at America and turn it to a lake of fire. All right, so that's the war that's coming. And the evil is the bad. Evil represents bad times. All right, when you break down the etymology of the word evil, Eve meaning time and ill meaning bad. And that's exactly what's coming. All right, famine, death, martial law, all type of destructions. It says, "and of pestilence." All right, and those are diseases. Okay, so this is what we're out here warning of. So going back to Joel 2, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion." All right, Zion represents Israel. Okay, but more in particular, the elect, because our job is to wake up the elect of Israel, whom, many of us believe have already been sealed. And that's why we're starting to see all these prophecies jumping off the pages of these scriptures. All right, it says, "And sound an alarm in my holy mountain, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai cometh, for it is nigh at hand." All right, so we're warning, of course, we're telling our people the kingdom of heaven is coming, but before that moment, when the kingdom of heaven is fully established, it's going to be a lot of destruction, all right, and death, especially at the hand of the Lord. Right, Isaiah 66:15 tells us and 16 tells us the slain of the Lord is going to be many. All right. Verse 2 reads, "A day of darkness and gloominess." All right, that's the day of the Lord, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. All right. Now, the nuclear missiles are synonymous with the Lord's coming. All right. And when those nuclear missiles hit, they're going to create all type of mushroom clouds. You won't even be able to see the sun over here in America. All right, it says, "As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations." All right, and then this is starting to go into those ICBMs, or those hypersonic nuclear missiles. All right, and this chapter goes into that. Okay, but just sticking to the point of the importance of what we're set out to do. This is back in Ezekiel 33, and you see the headliner or the subtitle. It says the watchman's duty. All right, so we went over the importance of a watchman in general in the ancient world. Right, they sat on those high towers. Their job was to warn the people of any outside threat that was coming to that city by blowing the trumpet. All right, and then we're relating it spiritually, okay, to this truth. The Lord set up watchmen in the form of prophets, okay, to warn the people and to blow the trumpet, which is to spread this gospel and prophesy. All right, and this goes over, this says the watchman's duty. Okay, Ezekiel 33, "Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, all right, an instrument to kill, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people." Right, that was the ancient world job of a watchman. All right, it says, "Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head." All right, meaning that if you've been warned by a watchman that violence was coming and you didn't take heed and you get put to death by that violence, hey, that's on you, because you were warned and you didn't take the necessary steps to bring yourself to safety. All right, which spiritually, to bring yourself to safety is repenting and calling on the name of the Lord. All right, so if you don't do that and you get put to death, then that's on you. It says, "But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul." All right, and only the elect is going to take heed to the warning that's been sent out. It says, "But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand." All right, so man, this is twofold right here. All right, the watchman that sees the violence coming but is not blowing the trumpet, not warning the people, that's likened to you false pastors. All right, you false leaders of these congregations that are teaching doctrines of prosperity, telling our people, the wrong breakdowns of the mark of the beast, all type of crazy stuff. Now you got guys saying 2/3 ain't gonna be destroyed. America, the missiles coming don't got nothing to do with 2/3 dying. So, so they're not blowing the trumpet. They're not warning the people. But then also the people of that congregation, like it says in this scripture here, you're going to be taken away in your own iniquity. All right. If you blind and you don't see it, that's because the Most High doesn't want you to see it. And he set up those false leaders to guide you astray. All right. As Job 12:12 tells us the deceived and the deceiver are his. I believe Job 12:16. All right. So, hey, that's it. In verse 7, it says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right. And that's what we're set up to do, the prophets. All right. To prophesy and to warn. Okay. It says, therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them for me. Okay. So that's what we're set up to do. We're warning our people of the judgment that's coming. All right. And only those that are of the elect are going to and have taken heed to this warning. All right. And that's the bottom line. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to end this lesson off with a closing script. Let's get go to 2nd Ezra's. We'll end it here. Second Ezra 15, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. All right. And that's blowing the trumpet. That's watching. All right. Warning. It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right. So everything we're warning of, all right, the war, evil, the pestilence that's coming, those things are all faithful and true. All right. But what's also faithful and true is the deliverance of the elect, which is prophecy. All right. So actually, I want to end this off with the words of Yahushua, what he said here in Matthew 24. In verse 42, it says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. All right. Although we have the warnings, we know we're right here at the door. No one knows the exact moment. None of us could say, Wednesday next month at 3 p.m. the Lord is coming. No, none of us know that time. All right. Things are going to happen suddenly, man. Sudden is a reoccurring word in these scriptures concerning the prophecies. All right. These things are suddenly going to pop off. OK, so our job is to watch daily. All right. Looking in the news and relating those things to biblical prophecy, relating current events to biblical prophecy. All right. So we're blowing that trumpet. The true prophets are blowing the trumpet. All right. The false prophets are not blowing the trumpet. They're preaching their own doctrine of prosperity or whatever for their own personal gain. All right. So through the Spirit, I believe the point has been made. Lord willing, this was edifying. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone.